Alright, test, test, test. We are live. Currently we have a PDS tornado warning on these storms in Arkansas, or the PDS has expired. However, we do have storms continuing to develop along the line in Arkansas. Alright. So yeah, these are the storms we are watching currently in eastern Arkansas. We have another one trying to develop to the south right here, and these are all going to get absorbed by the squall line later. We have a pretty significant looking storm down there, and all the stuff near Memphis seems to have fizzled out. So at the moment, nothing insane is going on, which is good. So could get some rather significant tornadoes later. But yeah, at the moment, nothing crazy is going on. But yeah, everything ready. Boom, boom. That's a test. Alright. Should be good. Let's go ahead and go to our Supercell WX app. This you can kind of see the gist of what's going on here. With these supercells, we have a pretty significant signature up here. All the way down here, we have a significant signature on velocity and stuff. It's actually ramping up quite a bit to the north on the northernmost cell on a different radar. Now right here, near Winnie, Arkansas. This area got impacted by a tornado in 2023, March 31st. Similar area at the high risk. Actually, I take that back. The high risk was more over here, but now it's... Yeah, I did not see a high risk coming at all. I thought it was going to stay moderate, possibly upgrade to high later in the day, but this was just completely... for me, just of Winnie. Truman, Harrisburg could have a tornado on the ground too. Back up here. So if we switch to our radar on Memphis, which is closest, but yeah, that's looks like it could be on the ground. Very well could be. Oh, I didn't switch. But yeah, we very well could have a tornado on the ground with the storm. See, the hook meets the velocity. The couplet is right here. So yeah, a very significant tornado could be trying to form right here near Winnie. This is not the one up towards Truman and Harrisburg, but this is the one near Winnie going towards Cherry Valley, up towards Mark Tree, and later maybe all the way up towards Osceola. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Osceola. But yeah, these supercells could also pose a threat later on. These all going sort of northeast. We have one PDS tornado watch, and this is a watch right here. The Indiana, Kentucky one is not as significant. Okay, it doesn't tell me the probabilities. But yeah, I think you get the gist. The most concerning ones would be more to the south later, or in like the long term, you know. But like in the short term, it's definitely the ones up north towards Cherry Valley and stuff. If we go more north towards these little, okay, no. Ooh. Okay, yeah, towards these embedded tornadoes, none of them are observed, I think. But yeah, nothing observed on those. It looked a little worse earlier when everything started going crazy, but yeah, we do have a significant tornado developing near Truman. If that can get its act together, which it probably will, and the environment is very conducive for tornadoes, so I think we will get a tornado out of this. And the most accurate model so far is the RRFS. Believe it or not, that kind of spot on right now. I'm not gonna lie, I show this exact thing happening with, of course, a little more violent extent. But yeah, that was good job by experimental model there. I did not expect that. We have a new particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. I'm not sure where this is yet because where I'm getting my info from isn't telling where it's from. They're just saying it exists, which is not really helpful. Yeah, point set. The point set storm may have just gotten PDS. Let's go to a different radar. Is it this one? Oh yeah, that's a strong kind of tornado. Yeah, this one up north looks the most significant in the short term. Yeah, pretty strong tornado trying to develop, going up towards Lake City, Monette, Caraway, later up towards Blytheville, Arkansas. This is all in Arkansas at the moment. Tennessee, you're going to get your little bit of the mix later on, probably with, maybe soon with these cells. They just haven't been able to mature at all. Jackson's been hit by like 2. So yeah. Definitely a concerning look. Switching radars on here since you have to manually do it. Alright, great. So, we have a tornado trying to develop on the storm going towards Truman. Right up here. Looking at velocity, it is a pretty tight signature right near Truman, just to the northwest. This is off Interstate 555. This is going to go up towards I think this is State Route 463, going out of Truman to the northwest. Again, this is a very significant tornado about to cross the county line between these counties right here. I'm not sure what they are. But this is going to go towards the town of Davis Spur. All the way up towards crossing Highway 158, Highway 158 again, and then up towards Lake City maybe. So again, thinking about the long term, is this could be pretty long tracked if it is able to sustain itself. Again, the low-level jet is still not the, best, and not all the ingredients are set in fully yet. 19 violent tornado parameter in eastern Arkansas where these storms have formed, and we had that, yeah. Later, we're supposed to get more development to the east if we can get enough forcing. Again, something's happening in Wisconsin. I don't know. Yeah, way stronger, if we actually, okay, you can't really notice. It's starting to get its act together. I I think everything kind of is now. This one near Henderson and Mendon, Tennessee's kind of getting its act together too. More rotation from radar. Now this is probably going to be one of the more significant ones for Kentucky. Yeah, this is a particularly dangerous situation for the Truman area up towards Bay and Lake City. So take cover now. Forgot to mention that this is a particularly dangerous situation for these areas. Nothing on CC yet. I think we can go to radar scope for CC. Yeah, we have a significant tornado on the ground. This is in Truman, Arkansas. We have a significant tornado on the ground. Lots of power flashes. We have a significant, possibly violent tornado going out towards Black Oak and Lake City. Oh yeah, it's wrapping up. We better go to radar scope because, yeah. Again, a violent tornado is trying to form in Bay, going up towards Lake City and Black Oak, Arkansas. Take cover now. This is going to cross the Mississippi River in an hour or two and bring itself over there. Again, everything's starting to, shape up. Especially in this storm right here. Again, it is widening its updraft base, it is becoming a larger, more significant tornado, and luckily the line behind it seems to be going in faster than it is moving. So this will not be as long-lived as it would be if that line wasn't there, and that is the case for a lot. Violent tornado on the ground. Now I'm going to go ahead and... Is it muted? I'm going to go ahead and watch it on mine. You big wedge! Big wedge. Wow. I think we have a big wedge tornado on the ground. It's growing a lot. We have a massive wedge tornado on the ground in Arkansas. Take cover now. Again, this is a massive wedge tornado on the ground. This is a violent tornado. These are the type of tornadoes that change lives. Take cover now. This is in Bay, and it's going to go up northeast towards Black Oak and Lake City. Take cover now. This is huge. This could be one of the biggest tornadoes we have today. This is growing quickly. It's right now over Bay. Let's go to the other one. Yeah, right over Bay. Right now it is crossing into Bay. Right now. It is doing damage to Bay. You can see it being picked up on my low quality CC on here. But yeah, strong tornado going up towards Lake City is in Bay right now doing damage. A very strong to violent tornado again on the ground. I cannot stress enough how dangerous of a tornado this is. It is wedged, a high base wedge. A pretty high base storm. Big time CC drop. It is a massive wedge. Oh my God. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. This is crazy. If you're wondering how bad today can get, there's 57,000 feet echo tops. This is bad. This is really bad. We're going to go ahead and sound the alarms early. Tornado emergency for Lake City should come in 5 seconds. Lake City, take cover now. This is the most violent storm you're ever going to get in your life. This is a violent, large tornado. This is one of the largest tornadoes we've seen this year, if not the largest tornado we've seen this year. Most photogenic, too. PDS tornado warning has been extended up towards Lake City and Monette. This is going to be a long track tornado if it's able to stay mature in its environment, which it will, and it will continue until it is impeded by the squall line behind it, which it seems to be outrunning at the moment. Yet, Lake City, take cover now. Horizontal vortices. This is a insane tornado. This is a possibly EF. I do not want to say 5, but the strength of this, dude. Lake City, you need to be in shelter now or it's too late. This is this is a. Oh my God, it's getting worse. Take cover now. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Oh yeah. We might get. Oh my. Violent tornado. Brandon Kopic stream right now. Oh yeah. Lake City, take cover now. Lake City, take cover now. This tornado is just insane. Just insane. Oh my God, yeah. Lake, oh my God. Oh my God, I can't. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh my God! That's one of the most violent tornadoes. This is the most violent tornado I've ever seen live. This is a extremely large and violent tornado. I can't. This is the most crazy tornado we've seen of the year. It is so violent. Pray for Lake City. Pray for Lake City. Just pray for Lake City. It's just like I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. We have a tornado emergency for Lake City, Arkansas. Take cover now. Tornado emergency. Again, this is the most high-level tornado warning that can ever be issued by the National Weather Service. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is the highest level weather warning there is out there. The most significant weather warning you could possibly get is occurring right now. And this is a tornado you see once in a lifetime for storm chasers. This is a extremely powerful tornado. I cannot stress enough. It might miss Lake City to the northwest. I hope it does, because this tornado is like destroying stuff. Lake City, this is the worst situation you'll be in your whole life. I'll be right back. I'm back again. We have a violent tornado. Ooh, going towards Monty. Jeez. Oh my god. Tornado emergency. This is going to go towards Monette, Arkansas. Oh, I need to catch my breath. I just ran. Again, a violent wedge tornado's on the ground. Violent wedge. Again, a violent wedge. Monette, take cover now. This is going right up towards Monette. Maybe going even more north. Again, if you're Monette, take cover now. It's still hitting stuff. A large, violent tornado. A crazy tornado. And this is a life-changing tornado on the ground. Ooh, there's more. Right after this, we have two other supercells that can do the exact same thing. And this is great forecasting by the SVC, right inside the high risk. If you're missing this right now, you shouldn't. This is rain-wrapped wedge tornado. Again, this is a violent tornado going right towards Monette, Arkansas. Monette, take cover now. We have another large violent tornado to the south. Near south of Harrisburg. Oh yeah, violent tornado. Monette, take cover now. That's a beeline towards Monette. Beeline towards Monette. Again, Monette, take cover now. Monette, Arkansas, take cover now. Now. Again, Monette, Arkansas, take cover now. It's a tornado emergency all the way up towards Blytheville, Arkansas. It is weakening. On radar, it is weakening. It is getting interfered with from the line. So, Monette, take cover now still. No danger level has increased or decreased at all. This is still a violent tornado. Again, this is another pretty strong tornado that you're ready to touch down. It's going to go around the exact same way, just to the south towards Lepanto, near Caraway. Still a very intense tornado on the ground. And this is a PDS tornado warning for the storm near Harrisburg. Monette, take cover now. This is going right towards Monette, Arkansas. It's smaller now. It's a very defined cone now. Very defined cone. Again, Monette is being hit by a strong tornado. Monette, we're praying for you, but yeah, it's inside Monette. Again, this is a violent, violent tornado still. There's damage. Significant damage in Lake City. And this is weakening. It is currently occluding. It is running into the squall line, or the squall lines are running into it. So, Monette still will be in your shelter. Leachville the way towards Hornersville. But it is weakening. Yeah, still an intense to violent tornado in progress going towards Monette. Big power flashes in Monette, yeah. Take cover now, Monette, Arkansas. It is weakening a ton, thank God. But it's still there. It's still definitely there near Monette. Again, it's still doing damage. Pretty significant tornado still doing damage. There's a PDS tornado warning for Cape Girardeau up north. So this is a PDS tornado warning directly for Cape Girardeau. So take cover now if you're in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Again, this is on the border of Illinois and Missouri to the south. This is going to go towards Anna, Illinois. Right now it's, again, going right towards Cape Girardeau. It is an embedded supercell. It is getting ready to materialize. Yeah, it is not weakening. It is still a very, very violent tornado. It says it's weakening on radar, but the actual video, that's still very, very violent. That is not weakened, like, at all. It has shrunk in size. It did go through Monette. It is still a strong drill bit tornado. So take this seriously. I know it's not the insane Tori level, or it isn't the massive wedge we were seeing earlier, but this is still a significant tornado nevertheless. Again, yeah, that PDS is again for Cape Girardeau. So take cover now if you're up there in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. But we're going to turn our attention to this Truman Mark Tree storm. The ones to the south haven't been able to materialize. Again, thankfully. Another thing to be thankful for. That's doing damage. Yep, tornado doing damage right near Monette. And this is all from Brandon Kopic. And probably no more than 100 yards. It is shrinking. It is re-intensifying on velocity. So, again, in southwest Arkansas, we do have a tornado on the ground. Let's go to that real quick. Maybe have a tornado on the ground. I'm not sure. Again, the south end storm right here is another very significant one we're going to have to watch. Very high echo tops. This is going to go up towards Forest City and Memphis later, or West Memphis. Cape Girardeau, again, currently might be getting hit. I don't know what has happened since the last scans. Again, this could tighten and touch down, but right now, Cape Girardeau, take cover now. You're in a PDS tornado warning. Again, that's a particularly dangerous situation. One of the highest warnings that can be issued for a tornado. Again, that's a significant tornado going towards Leachville and later Hornersville, Steele, north of Blytheville. Again, re-intensifying tornado. I guess it handed off kind of. I don't know exactly what occurred. Again, we have a tornado that's re-intensifying going towards Leachville, Arkansas. Leachville, take cover now. Leachville, you have a violent tornado that's going to go up towards you very shortly, probably in the next minute or so. So take cover now, past Leachville. Yeah, that is a tight, strong tornado. It's a drill bit, as what you call it, a very small, tight rotation. But still a, violent tornado. Connor Cross and Lake City reporting bad damage. That was at the peak when it was more of a wedge tornado. At the moment, currently, it is a very, very violent tornado. That is a smaller drill bit. New tornado warning on the storm going towards Memphis Junction right here. It is a discrete storm, but it's not going to organize for the next few minutes, maybe to 30, 40 minutes, an hour. This one, though, is starting to gain some rotation right here. The last of any main tornadic activity is going to stay towards the line. It is roping out. Again, tornado is lifted. That was going towards Leachville, but it could touch down at any moment. But if you're in Cape Girardeau, you need to get ready. This is a pretty significant storm. More towards McClure or McClure. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce this town's name. Up towards Mill Creek, Danagona, and Anna. So this tornado is quite strong before it lifted. Had quite the CC drop. As you can see, going towards Leachville. Actually, I don't even know if it's actually lifted or not. It's going to get absorbed by the line. So is this one near Truman. Very messy storm mode until you get south, where we could have a tornado getting ready to touch down here real soon. This is probably going to be a pretty significant tornado. That's clear air on the CC. That is not a tornado on the ground. Yeah. Very strong CC going into Leachville. We do not know if this is on the ground or not, but we're going to treat it as it is. So we have a tornado on the ground. Going towards Leachville. So yeah, Leechville, take cover now. We have a tornado emergency still. Nothing has changed warning wise. Still have a Tory for Leechville. Yeah, we have violent damage on Connor Croft's stream. Of course, we cannot show it at all. We have intense damage from this tornado that just lifted near Leechville and went through Monette, Lake City, and Bay, Arkansas. Again, that was the most crazy tornado I've ever seen in person. That tops, personally for me, Minden of last year. Again, this storm right here is going to head right into the Memphis area, and this is going to be the most significant storm we have to watch for quite a while. If anything could fire south of it, then we'd have a long night. Very significant damage in Lake City. Again, just throwing that out there. Again, this is our city. This is our tornado. Currently, tornado emergency has expired. So yeah. We have a radar confirmed tornado right here near Morco. So yeah, we could have a tornado trying to touch down near Oak Forest. Is going to continue into the Memphis metro. So this is probably the highest concern out of any tornadoes right now. All of this is congealing into a mess. However, these could also be pretty significant into Tennessee. Again, a confirmed tornado for Forest City right now. And this is a radar confirmed tornado that's going to go towards Haines, east of Forest City later, up towards Crawfordsville, Jeanette, West Memphis. In the long term, it may get squashed by the line. Probably. It is close to it as well. Yeah, this is probably going to get absorbed by the line before it can do anything too significant. But yeah, still a very significant tornado trying to get itself together near Marianna, Arkansas, and Morrow, Arkansas. These also look pretty significant, these discretes. I did not know there's a radar in Kentucky and Trenton. Huh. Kentucky has a bit of radars. Wow. Okay, so these storms right here are going to ramp up a little bit maybe as we get up more north. Right now, the risk still is in peak. Right now, maybe exiting peak, as there isn't any really insane stuff left. Cape Girardeau looks pretty bad. The Cape Girardeau storm means we're gonna stay on it. So this is most like an EF4 tornado, or in intensity, not exactly rating or damage rating, that went through this area. Yeah, very significant start to the stream. Again, we have an intense tornado possibly trying to develop on the storm in Morrow. So, again, it hasn't gotten its act together quite yet. And after this, we look like we're in the clear. Really nothing else. I'm gonna look on mesoanalysis real quick. Actually, you might be able to see the mesoanalysis. I'm opening at the left. Yeah, this is the mesoanalysis, like the observations, the surface and stuff. The SEC nailed this with the mesoscale discussion before it happened. That was a good 50 minutes ago. Yeah. It has changed quite a bit. The last really big chance at anything too significant is in this area. And towards the storm down there, of course. I'm trying to see if there's much sin. Which is basically like the cap that a lot of people talk about. I don't know what it would be in composite inches. Thermodynamics. No sin. Oh my god, where is it? I cannot find it, so, well, I guess we cannot look at the capping in the environment because I cannot find it.
From very valid sources that we have several houses that have been leveled. We got people trapped. I'm not going to tell you the location.
Hi, creator.
I'm sure, man. Oh, yeah. These cells are still concerning. This one, your Winnie could get its act together. That exploded. Okay, the Covington storm is actually weakening. I don't know what I'm talking about. The environment is becoming more unfavorable ahead of these storms. So yeah. A particularly dangerous situation for a tornado warning in Morrow, Arkansas. Again, this is a particularly dangerous situation. A significant tornado is on the ground, or getting ready to be on the ground. That's what it means. Nothing that could be indicating that it's... Is there a lower tilt? Again, yeah, this is going to go towards Haines. Haines, Arkansas, take cover now. This is a relatively significant tornado going right towards you. Past Haines, we have south of Forest City towards Hughes and Anthonyville. This is most likely going to go up towards Jeanette and West Memphis into Memphis. This is going to be a pretty long tracked tornado. And we have another one trying to develop on this little surprise storm right here that developed rather quickly, just showing how explosive any storm that could try to develop will be. We have another storm popping off. How old is that? So a new storm popping off in Alabama that could pose a threat for later. I'm not sure about anything else that could form in this whole area. This right here could also be a significant tornado maker. Any of these in Tennessee right now. Let's check on Cape Girardeau. We have a pretty significant embedded supercell in the QLCS that will try to drop a tornado as it continues. Again, a PDS tornado warning for Haines, Arkansas, Forest City, Madison, and Winder. That may actually be going If it goes more to the north than Forest City, yeah, Widener, take cover now. I don't know how to say that correctly, but Widener, take cover now. As a strong tornado from the southwest going northeast right into the area based on the radar loop. Yeah, it's going right into the east areas of Forest City. A backwards hook echo. Okay. Interesting. That storm exploded in Alabama. Right now, way more quiet than it was just a few minutes ago. Again, a very significant tornado just occurred earlier. Not recent. Actually, yes, recently. I don't know. I'm tired. A very significant tornado occurred earlier in Lake City not too long ago.
It's coming this way.
My audio's on here. Oh my god, that is amazing. Huh. That's cool. So, again, Haynes, take cover now. This looks to be a little... I don't know what to think of these remaining storms, really. I'm gonna be honest. Again, there's gonna be a little time between now and, like, when stuff starts getting crazy again. This could, in Kentucky, again, the high risk has verified, well, so far. However, there's still a lot left to go. I don't know if this is weakening or strengthening. Still a significant storm trying to develop just to the northeast of Memphis, and a tornado trying to develop west of Memphis. It's going to go probably north of Memphis, more towards Millington, if it can even make it there. Sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit. Everybody is worshipping broils right now. Jeez. Haynes, again, that is a pretty violent tornado. Or, I mean, not violent. Pretty impressive signature. Jeez, I'm not doing too well right now. I don't know where Reed Timmer's at. If he's even still chasing after what's happened to his storm so far. I'm not sure about anything left. Or what's going to happen next, really. It's developing. Yeah. That's an area of contamination. Wow. I think it's been there since earlier. This cell, I'm not sure. It kind of just popped off for some reason. The cat may be a bit strong. Like, this is a over convection. Like, there's a lot of over convection today, don't get me wrong, but that has not really hindered much, especially from that one tornado. So every time there's over convection doesn't mean violent tornadoes can happen. That's just a perfect example of in the midst of sloppy looking risk. And today wasn't even that sloppy until now, where it's getting a little more. Where we had those supercells just down the line in Arkansas. That was the peak radar of the storm, or the peak intensity of the radar of the storm. Yeah. It's the right place, right time since these storm chasers. And that tornado was very significant. It did indeed remind me of tornadoes from a very significant outbreak in the last decade, or last two. But yeah, that probably was the biggest tornado we're going to get today. I mean, it's hard to top that on any day. It's not to say on any given day. Yeah, yeah, this is not verified as a 45 hatch. Barely a 30 hatch, in my opinion. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Actually, yes, a 30 hatch. Don't get me wrong, very significant, but there has been like 3 tornadoes. What, 3? One was the most violent I've ever seen on radar. That discrete's probably going to have a little trouble developing due to cap and other things. Is that a PDS? Yes, it is. We still have this Cape Girardeau storm, which has not materialized. Ooh, okay. Embedded storm in Essex, Missouri. Yeah, in the Boot Hill, going towards Charleston, Missouri. I hope that is in Missouri. It might be in Illinois. That is in Illinois. Okay, Charleston, Illinois. Maybe. You just can't see. Okay, it is in Missouri. Charleston, Missouri. Okay. And then up towards Anniston, East Perry, Missouri, and Kennelow, Missouri. That is starting to pick up pace right here. The storm that's near Forest City, again, I think they dropped the PDS. This is an observed tornado, I think by radar, not by spotters, unless it is by spotters. Yeah, weather spotters have confirmed a tornado on the ground from the cell. It is going to continue towards Jeanette, Edmondson, and Anthonyville. More Jeanette and more Marion, more to the west of West Memphis along I-40. So it's going to cross I-40 shortly. And I think this is like a minute ago this was posted. Yes, 2 minutes ago. The environment for long track tornadoes for this evening is very good. Especially Memphis, Sound came out. So this cell could start to ramp up quite a bit here. If we get any development further in this entire area, then we might have a way bigger risk than what has happened yet. The SRH on the 0 to 500 meter range is 400. That is crazy. The shear is insane right now. The Cape, I don't know. That doesn't. Okay. It didn't show. But yeah, Jackson, Illinois, we have a confirmed tornado. I think that's up here. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Up here? I think it's down here. Yeah, we have a discrete supercell near Belmont, Mount Carmel, going up towards Allendale. It's Indiana. Oh shoot, it's back here, I think. But yeah. This cell is going to take in a merger, as well as, again, these discretes are looking pretty significant. This one just took in a merger. We cannot sleep on this one either, that are getting rapidly approached by the line. And this line is going to produce violent tornadoes in themselves. Forest City, Arkansas is a massive wedge. Or will be, because the wall cloud, that's a wall cloud. I'm so very low base wall cloud. Or yeah, is that a I don't know. That's a wall cloud, I think. Okay, big time wall cloud in Forest City, I'm sorry. It's like impossible to tell. You have to look at the trees. Jonesboro apparently looks concerning. I don't see anything in Jonesboro. Okay. Welp, never trust in them again. Anyways, the storm's taking in mergers. These are going to try to develop. Any additional development again down here would be bad. Oh my god, y'all are on. Okay. Alright, talk. Anybody?
Huh?
Okay, this should be good. Alright, so we have a big mesocyclone apparently in Forest City from someone named Ben Williams. Yeah, nocturnal outbreak unfolding. The LCL is lowering by a lot. Like I said. I'm gonna go on intermission real quick to discuss this tornado.